welcome back to Relationship Talk with Lois. I'm Thais.
I'm Courtney.
And we're back with our review of Married at First Sight, Season 12, Episode 11. So we're going to jump right in it and start off with Paige and Chris. All right, what you thought of them this week?
As every week.
Drama.
This dude is relentless. He just keeps bringing the drama, not showing up, casting blame. Come on, it's typical Chris.
Well, he did show up. They had, how many scenes? They had 2 scenes together, I think. No, they had 3. They played basketball, they played pool, and then they had their argument, and he said he has no connection. That's a lot more. They had more happy scenes than sad.
Yeah, but he's not living with her. He's not there. He show up when they say action. And
well, he said she does that. He
just walks in the door. He blames, hey, why you late? When he was playing basketball, he casts blame.
That's what he do. That's, he deflects, and he does it really well. And she doesn't even realize that. The thing that killed me, he was like, I'm an introvert. I was like, really? Introvert where? You always want to be seen and want to be in the limelight. So how are you an introvert? That's not an introvert.
Oh, yeah.
But now she finally, like, when she started questioning him about stuff, I was like, this is what you should have been doing from the beginning. Now you want to ask him questions about his engagement. And who gets engaged at 20? Then he didn't want to tell her how long they were dating before they got engaged. He just liked being engaged. he never could go over the hump of actually getting married. And when he finally gets married, that's how he treats the woman.
He likes the idea of marriage, but, then he gets in it and he just sees something else and he don't like it. Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
He just annoys me. Every time he does something, then he does that smile. That smile is just like a devilish smile. It just annoys me every time he does that. He'll say something not nice, then he smiles. Like, I don't know.
But that's what she probably likes about him. His
that
smile.
irks my nerves for some reason. I don't know.
But how can she go through this and talk to him with a smile? That is weird.
I don't know. The best line she said.
You can talk to him, right? But smiling, hey, how you doing?
I mean, greeting him, she tried to make it work. I don't know.
What work? There's nothing there. She
a better woman than I am. But the best line to me is where she was saying that what she said, have I fallen in love with the idea of marriage? Is that what's keeping me in the process?
That's what she said to a girl.
And I'm like, that was a light bulb moment. Like, you're in love with the idea of what marriage is like or being married, but like you're not.
She don't like the man.
You can't possibly still have feelings for him or any kind of attraction after he's treated you so wrong. So I don't understand.
Listen, why in the world Paige is crying? What are you crying for? He is nothing to be crying about. See, when you cry, that means you lost something hurt your feelings. There's nothing there. Why are you bawling?
Because she wanted the marriage to work out, and she realized that
she wanted the marriage.
Yeah. The idea of being married, the whole fantasy.
But you can't have him, though.
The whole fantasy is crashing down to her in her mind. She can't let go.
My man bounced and went to Chicago.
Listen, he does a lot of things.
He's out. Why are you crying?
He's trying to give her a way out, and she's not taking it. And he's just like, okay, you're not taking it. I'm just going to give it to you. I'm going to flip the script on you, blame you for everything, telling you it's your fault that we're not connected, and I don't feel nothing, so let's just not keep going. And he just, he just flipped it on her. He's just such a great manipulator. He's very good at that. Like, he just flipped the script on her so quick.
I don't see how he's great at what. Some things he's blatantly telling the girl, and she's just not hearing. I mean, I think he said 2 comments that was in this episode that was straight like, everything is ended. let's get into it.
He was talking about we are not doing a good job of being spouses. I was like, no, you're not doing a good job of being a spouse.
From the beginning.
So, and she doesn't know how to be an individual. She's just like a doormat, just let you do whatever you want. And he's like, what I need is not being met emotionally. And I was like, you were being met physically. You ain't had no problem having sex with her, but all of a sudden now, my needs are not being met emotionally. You didn't care about that before. Like, all of a sudden now you cared about that.
How can she make the comment? She said, choose yourself.
She's decided to choose herself.
You can't even choose yourself. You choosing him to drag you through the mud, and you're not picking yourself up, lifting yourself up, and doing what you have to do. Or maybe you did, because she's like, hey, or he complains saying, yo, you're not even calling me. You're not even, and she's like, no, it's because of I was with my mom, and why don't you text me? I'm not a text guy.
He's still on his phone. He's still on his phone.
I'd rather call.
He's just a bull. This is a bunch of excuses he was making to flip it on her, to make it seem like it's her fault, to make it seem like he's not the bad guy. It's her fault. She's not giving him attention. She's not answering his phone calls. So, therefore, we're not going to be together no more.
I called you 5-7 times. What is that? 7 times? Or 57 times? Because you said, I called you 5-7 times. I'm like, what?
You meant 5 or 7 times. You know what that meant?
5 or 7 times, 5-7 times, or 57 times that she didn't pick up. I don't know.
And basically, I don't know how you expect somebody to be like at your beck and call when you treat her like garbage. Like, you asking for way too much and giving nothing. The only thing is a spoiler alert that they showed a little spoiler on some other show they had today, and they at the decision talk about they undecided. So I can't. I want to know what happened the next 4 weeks. Now I'm intrigued. What happened the next 4 weeks?
Intrigued. What are you talking about?
How did they get to there? How did they get from where they're at right now?
They are not intriguing.
To at the end, Chris over here talking about we undecided. It's just a drama. They're trying to get their own show. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, they are undecided because they can't make up their mind.
All right, I'm done with them. You done?
They can't make up their mind.
I made up my mind. I'm done. All right, let's go to Clara and Ryan. Clara Ryan is the same. Well, you know, this episode, everybody celebrated their 1 month anniversary. Chris and Paige, the only one that didn't celebrate together. Clara Ryan, they still on the same journey. She want to have sex. He not ready.
I'm getting sick and tired of her mentioning this sex business.
She hot and bothered.
I am tired of her mentioning this physical and this sex stuff. Just like, just be quiet. We know you're not a loss for words, and we want you. We know you a hot body. Stop like, hey.
But the thing is, I think she wouldn't be so pressed about it if he's expecting her to do things to him, and she's not getting anything in return. Like, he's getting some type of sexual pleasure, and she's not getting anything. They might not be having intercourse, but he's getting some type of sexual pleasure.
She's probably getting it too.
But not exactly what she wants.
She wants the intercourse.
Exactly. She's not being fulfilled. He's okay with what she's giving him without the intercourse, but she's not. So it's like, either do nothing at all or have sex.
That's man what I want to build a relationship.
So don't do nothing.
I'm not talking about the sex part.
Okay.
He want to build a foundation. He keeps saying
I have no problem with that.
But it looked like he's not connecting with her, because when she was sitting there and she put her head on, you seen this girl like,
yeah, because I thought
what to do next? I don't know what to do. Rub her head or something, man. Like,
he's getting
know
weird vibes.
Because I don't know how they doing other things than having, and when they sitting up there and you see him like he's the cameras is on me.
He acts certain ways in private.
Seem weird.
But then when the cameras on, they're different.
Seem disconnected.
I think when they went out to the double date with Erik and Virginia, and I was like, Erik and Virginia, here go Virginia talking about, oh, we said I love you. And I was like, why is she going to bring that up? She knows that Haley wants him to say, he's never said I love you. She wants him to say, why are you going to throw that in their faces? But we said I love you. Like, I don't think that was nice.
I don't think that was
And you
nice.
see how Haley's demeanor changed after she said that.
Sure.
Yo, if he said that would annoy me, I'm not even with him. And I'm watching the show, I'm like, okay, that's annoying. He said sure. And it's like you don't know if he's saying sure, just to be like, yeah, just to shut up. I'm just saying that to shut you up. Or it's like you don't know when it's different. Or I know he says that a lot. And everybody has their little quirks of things they say all the time. But I don't know what I can't judge when it's sure, like shut up, like you're talking too much. I'm just saying that to shut you up. Or he's just saying sure because he's agreeing with me. Like I can't tell the difference. And that would just annoy me. But anyway, I'm like, how many times we gonna talk about the fact that he hasn't said I love you? We get it. He's never said it. Like I thought,
force it. They trying to force it. They trying to just rant.
Let it be natural. Y'all only been together 4 weeks. Like in a natural dating process, you wouldn't be talking about I love you after a month.
He was so nice. He thought of this helicopter. That's what I always wanted. I wanted to go win Las Vegas, but we didn't have. But you know, we up in the air now for our Monthiversary, and you know, I'm looking for him to say I love you.
And like, stop it.
It's gonna be so nice.
It would have been really nice though, I ain't gonna lie. It would have been nice if he said I love you after they watched the video. But it would have been forced and it would have been real. But it's like, I don't know. My thing is, I feel like Clara doesn't really truly say how she feels. But she was like, this is exactly what I imagined the marriage was going to be like. Like, no, you're not happy. You're not happy.
Because she's not feeling, baby.
She's not happy with how it's moving. She's not happy how it's moving. I'll say that.
It's not moving.
Exactly. So she's painting this picture like everything's perfect when it's not. I don't think they're being real. Both of them. They're not being really true to themselves and true to how they feel. And they can't keep up. The relationship's not going to last if you're not really honest and have authentic conversations about how you feel. I don't know. Like next week.
Like moving his dresser out and his stuff and she.
Yeah, but I'm like, they're making progress. I feel like they're making progress in planning for their future better than any other couple except for Briana Vincent. But, you know, at least she's moving her stuff into his house. Like, that's progress. You building saying that, okay, we're going to be together after this. Like, we're going to say that we're going to stay together at the end. So she should need to focus on that aspect rather than, oh, he won't sleep with me. Like, he's showing you love in other ways. He might not say it verbally, but he's showing that the fact that he's letting you move your stuff in, saying that I'm committing to you, that I'm committing to this marriage, that we're going to be together past the 8 weeks. Because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be telling you to move your stuff into my house. So that's something to consider. Like, you might want the words, but look at his actions.
He did show somewhat, you know, he's nice. He seemed like he's considerate, and she said, yo, you know what? I'm really not lost for words. And you didn't see him start laughing. He was like,
because she talk a lot. She can't.
She talks a lot. But then he turned around and seeing that, you know, looked like she was crying or whatever.
Yeah, she was crying.
And he looked like he kissed her on the forehead. So that was a little nice scene, that new gesture, you know.
Yeah, it was a nice little date with the helicopter. It was a helicopter ride, right? Yeah, helicopter ride and the little dinner in the backyard. Yeah. But why did he call her pal?
Pal, I didn't catch that.
She was upset. They was talking about something about, let me go back to my notes. What he said? He was like, I will marry you again, Ryan. And he was like, thanks, pal. And she was like, pal?
What?
And I was like, I ain't your pal. Like, we no daggone pal.
Who says that to
your wife?
Not even wife or girlfriend. Like
anybody, somebody you're romantically interested in. You
exactly.
Call him pal. I was a little thrown off, but I was just as mad at Clara. I was like, pal. I was like, I called that too, Clara. Don't let that go. She sure didn't. He thought about, you know, he considered her what she wanted. Mm-hmm. So that was thoughtful. That's another way he was showing his love. He may not be saying it, but he shows it in his actions. I will say that. I anything with them.
Nope, it was boring.
Haley and Jacob. So Haley and Jacob, Haley, she over here wanted to have a card reader come to the house and see if they're supposed to be matched together. And I think she was a little disappointed on the fact that the card reader told her that they weren't a good match. She was like, really? Like she was expecting something different.
I thought that was her friend. They just walked in and she knew a card reader and it was her friend.
That was
her friend.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay.
She said she knew somebody that does card reading.
Okay, all right.
So she thought that the girl was gonna come and be like, no, y'all, the spirits don't align for you both. But she was like, y'all are a good match. You match each other. We know how to see this.
You life path 6 and your life path. Hey, y'all are compatible. So just we compatible because the cards said it.
She was like, she thought she was gonna say no.
Where is your heart? Y'all don't have hearts. Y'all don't have feelings.
No.
Y'all gotta lay out some cards.
She needs something.
You need a dealer in front of you to lay out the cards.
She needs something to tell her that this is gonna work out. Like you're supposed to be with this person. Cause right now she feeling nothing. Because I'm like, they still back on the whole hug thing. Like she don't want to hug him. And I agree with Jacob. It's just a hug. Like how hard is to hug somebody?
You hug strangers.
Exactly.
She's like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm like, my God, girl. I think I don't know. Jacob keeps bringing this whole not being attracted to me. It seems like they were having a nice time at the winery and enjoying each other's company, and then when they looked at
he was eating his steak. It looked like
it wasn't steak and eggs. It was just steak. It was just steak.
How bad? And see, you know what? I blame the producers or whoever set up this whole watching the pictures of the pictures of their wedding, and because everything went good for the other couple
until he started looking at the pictures.
Except for them.
I think when he looked,
just triggered him back.
When he looked at the pictures
and he was like, "Whoa, awkward kiss."
And then he realized,
she didn't like me from the beginning.
Exactly, and that's what triggered him again.
Oh.
He was like, she was being fake in the beginning.
And you see him just looking like he was just had thoughts like.
Yeah, he was flashing back to like,
everything was going good. That triggered him.
You didn't want to kiss me, cause he was looking at it like you didn't like me from the beginning. So what the hell are we doing?
From day one, you had that kiss that pulled back.
Exactly, and I can't be mad at him with that. When he realized that, because when you're in the moment, you don't realize it. Until now you're watching it back, you're really seeing the body language and how the person was. And he was like, yo, she didn't like me from the beginning.
But she is given 100%.
No, she ain't.
Wait a minute. She is given 100% from, not from day one, but from the turnaround. She's doing much better. She's communicating her feelings. She
don't want to hug the man.
I understand that.
She don't like the man. She's not attracted to the man.
Okay.
And I can't be mad at Jacob when he was like, what the hell? What we gotta wait 4 more weeks for?
So why did she cry when he was brutally honest? When he was just
because she's another one.
He was laying it down. He was like, yo, 4 more weeks.
What's the point?
You don't ever have to see me again.
Exactly.
He said, yo, something would die slow.
She said she feel like
die slow for the next couple. Yo, I was sitting here like,
I'm like, why you gonna put yourself through that?
Fatality. My man is going in. Like,
why put yourself
when he
through
get
that?
upset, he gets upset, and he's just not holding back.
No.
He's not a calm Jacob. Then
he
would give you some choice words.
He petty.
Some hard
petty
words.
Jacob.
He said, yo, for us to be staying in this relationship, it's gonna be like a strike of lightning. Like, yo, when I was watching this, I was dying. I was like, my man is like, honestly, like,
what's the point?
What's the point? Why are we here?
Exactly. Why waste that next 4 weeks? I could be chilling in my 80s room, enjoying my 80s movie.
My man Jacob.
Why am I gonna waste time with you in the bed with you? You don't want to give me a hug. Like, why share my space with somebody that doesn't like me? And I can't be mad at him about this. Like, they go through this process, yes, and they say try to give it your best through the 8 weeks, but if you blatantly see that she didn't like me from the beginning, she don't like me now, I don't see us moving any further than where we're at right now. Why waste the time?
But she want the relationship, like
she want
Bree and
the
Vinny.
idea of marriage, just like
Because she said it.
just like Paige.
So.
And she's not happy with the person that she got. So she doesn't want to hug the guy. Like, who? Like, that's not that hard.
Like I
you
said
slept
before,
with him. How you slept with him, but you don't want to hug him?
He ate something
and whatever.
He do
that
something late at night and just lights it up or something. Like, I don't know. And she just fully turned off. Like, No.
But and then again, next week in the previews, it seemed like they had a good days. I don't know. They just up and down. They're up and down. I can't take them. You will wait and see what happens. But I don't think they're gonna make it. I think they're gonna say no on decision day.
And it's gonna be because of Jacob, because he's gonna say no.
Yeah, he gonna be quick to be like, hell no, she don't like me.
Exactly. Like,
she don't like me. She ain't want to give me a hug. She was fake in the beginning. Peace out.
She gonna probably want it, whatever, when they discuss it on decision day. But he gonna
give her a hard no.
Or what?
And then read her to filth. And when he gave her a hard no.
My gosh.
He gonna throw the whole tree at her. And throw in the shade. All right. You done with them? All right, let's move on to Erik and Virginia. All right, Erik and Virginia. I thought their anniversary date was very cute. Him flying the plane for her, and the dinner at the area where the plane is. I thought that was very romantic and very cute. Mm-hmm. Everything was nice up until he gave her his gift, and I was like, "What the hell was this?"
Why are you blaming it on him?
That was some corny mess. And she knows she did not like that gift.
Wait a minute.
She looked at that and was like, what in the world?
Women should take note of that. If you don't like a gift, you just play it off and give the man a hug and kiss. He tried to do something.
He gonna give you
that gift. He tried to do something. Women take notes on that. Like, if you don't like the gift,
he gonna give you that gift
it's a gift. And she kissed him, and she made it believable that she liked it. Because she didn't like it at first.
She didn't like it. At first, at last, in the middle, she still didn't like it.
It's the same thing. But he didn't like hers neither. She come giving him some big old picture.
But she said it was going to be a joke.
And her dog. And she knows she like the Rocky dog, Rocky pet dog. Like, and you going to give me, when you're away, you can...
She said it was a joke. But she said that this was going to be, one is a joke and one is the actual gift. When he built this whole thing, I thought he was going to have a picture of the area that they got married in. Maybe that would have been nice. She was like, only the person that flies would appreciate that gift.
Exactly.
She doesn't fly. She doesn't look longitude and latitude, whatever it was. She don't know that stuff. It's just, I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
You don't have to like it. She liked it.
She didn't like it either. She looked at that thing and was like,
She played it off though.
Okay, thank you.
She played it. Oh, I loved it.
Later on, when the cameras were gone, she was like, "That's a stupid gift. Don't give me no gift like that no more." this thing.
And he told her, like, listen, later on, don't be giving me no
exactly.
dog. And you over here choosing the dog over me. You don't want to stay at my place. You're talking about you're uncomfortable because you want to bring in these dogs, and you got multiple cats and dogs, all these animals, and you don't like me.
Well, first I have to say they did look cute. They matching t-shirts. It was cute. But I think...
What is that? Lake something.
Lake Love or something like that. But the fact that she doesn't want to move into his apartment, his house, he was again...
It's crazy.
Talking down to her. The fact that I own my house. I have to pay mortgage.
So you
renting your place.
So you telling
so
me.
You should move in with me.
So you telling me, but you telling me that renting is better than owning.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying he's explaining to her like she doesn't know that. Like if he has to leave his place, he has to sell it first and then to buy another place. Like he's explaining to her like she's stupid, like she's a child, like she don't understand.
No, he just bringing out his point.
But the way he says it is very condescending.
And his place is much better than hers.
But she doesn't, that's not her vibe. That's not her vibe. She wants them to come something together. I get it. He does have a very nice place. It's much nicer than hers. It's bigger than hers. But she likes her place.
He likes his place.
Okay, and then she's like, okay, we both like our place. Let's go and find something together that fits both our styles. I don't disagree with what he's saying. He's saying he has to sell his place first, but it's the way he's saying it that is like talking down to her, like she's an idiot, like she doesn't understand.
So they
basic concept.
Can't be in two different places. She's gonna be paying rent, and he's gonna be paying a mortgage.
He's gonna pay a mortgage regardless.
And okay, so she's paying rent. She's not gonna see that money back. She can't claim it back. Is not saying it's a waste of money, but while they're married, I think they should move into the place
I'm
that
not disputing
is owned.
that. I was just saying it's the way he's saying it to her. I have no problem. I understand what he's saying.
Bringing out a point.
No, the way he says stuff to her, he talks down like he's this older man that knows everything. She's a stupid young girl that don't know nothing. So I have to explain everything to her like she's an idiot. And I think after a while, she's going to get sick and tired of that. Because nobody wants to be talked down to. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm not as intelligent as you are. Just because you're older than me. I think that's, after a while, she's going to get tired of that.
If he's talking down to her, then whatever. Okay. But
whatever.
I think, the best thing to do is to move in the man place.
I agree, too.
And I think it's a bigger place from what I've
it's bigger
been
than
seeing.
hers.
So
I agree. I just said she's
just being hard.
She made some points about her animals and stuff like that, messing stuff up, and she wants to feel comfortable. Where she goes, there's gonna be his stuff. His stuff is this way. I'm invading your space. I kind of get her thoughts. That's the same thing Clara was saying when she came over. She was like, "You're gonna have to make room for me and adjust for me." Like when you're moving into somebody else's space, it's different than you both coming into your own space together. So I do get her point with that.
So in the meantime, you can't move in with the man, and
they just gotta figure it out. But I do see her point. I do see his point. My thing is the way he says it to her, the way he talks to her about it. It's very condescending, and like he's always talking down to her like she's an idiot, and I don't like that.
Okay.
All right.
What I'm saying is,
You're still on that point?
Hey, the man have a certain lifestyle. Now, I don't know how he felt about her home, how it is, but he got a look about himself.
Yeah.
And he keeps himself. His family got a hanger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got a nice, what was it, a Mustang.
Oh.
And he got a condo, and it looked like, he like, yo, listen, I don't want to do the whole rent thing. It's not me.
You're missing the point.
It's not me.
You're missing the point, just like Erik.
I'm not missing anything.
She's not saying that, you have to come and pay rent. She's saying, let's get something together. I don't want to come into your space and then I won't feel like that's my home because that's already your stuff. You have it set up the way you want it to set up. I'm going to come in feel like I'm invading your space, rather than if we go into a space that we have together, it will fit both our styles and we will come in making it our own together. That's what she's trying to say. And he just, one thing with him, he's always have like hard lines. He's like, he's not willing to compromise. And like, his lines are so hard. He's like, well, if you're not going to move in, well, we'll just be living in separate places or whatever, he said. It was just like, he draws such hard lines when he doesn't get his way. Like, if she's not going in the way that he wants her to go, he's like, well, oh well, this is what's going to happen. Like, he needs to kind of watch how he say things. And I think she's going to get fed up with that after a while. That's my point with that.
Okay, so she's still saying, hey, move into my place. Because I got dogs and cats. I don't care about your dogs and cats.
She sure care about her dogs and cats. They're going to be arguing about that next week. Because she talking about her little Rocky. I was like, she going to be crying over her dog. He can't talk about her dog.
She love her pets more than she loved him.
Well, shoot, she had her pets before him. She only know him for a week. She know her pets longer.
Yeah, I'll tell you, boy, this life nowadays, they love these pets more than humans.
I guess so. She love her Rocky.
Okay, it's all good.
All right, anything else on Erik and Virginia?
I think that's all I have. That's all.
All right, now we could get to the whole reason that the show makes sense, and that the savior of the show, the real reason for the show, is Briana Vincent.
Love.
Yes.
Well, that's why I'm about to set it off right now. She tricked him again on, hey, you like me.
I said, no, I love you.
Yes, and I'm so happy that you love me. Because
how did she trick him?
The man already said, I love you.
She was just making a joke.
She know that he was going to follow up and say, baby, I love you.
And what's wrong with that?
So she could just be, oh my gosh.
I'm so lost at your point. Anyway, you just got to get on Briana. They had a nice episode. Nothing was an issue. They had a beautiful time. I think they had the best anniversary celebration. Him bringing it on the boat and like the dinner on the boat. That was cute. They were really cute.
And he popped his champagne.
And it didn't spill. I was like, please.
So he was successful. Yes.
I was like, please don't let that champagne spill, please. Yes. He redeemed himself. And his confidence was like, whoa. And she was like, I can't. I know her head. She was probably like, don't say nothing. That champagne spilled. Don't say nothing, girl. Don't say nothing. It's going to ruin the whole night. Don't say nothing. Just smile.
Holding my tongue. I'm holding it.
He was just like, it was nice. They talked and he was just basically saying, I'm pushing for success for my family. Like, you know, I'm doing all this for my family because I want to build a future for us. You know, I want us to kind of be successful together. I just thought that was, you know, that was a cute moment with them, and that they brought us back to the whole reason of why we watched the show in the first place, to see people fall in love and build their relationships. And I love that.
That's why people are tuning in to see love.
Yes.
They don't want to keep drama and fighting. And
like, you do want to see a little drama, but not every week. Not every week.
Who's showing real love?
Briana and Vincent.
Or who's showing that they are in love? Like,
well, Erik and Virginia say they're in love, but I don't know how you in love and then you just switch so quick. They need to stop throwing. They throw stuff under the rug and don't discuss stuff. Sometimes too, they be like, "Oh, we don't want to talk about this because it's gonna ruin."
Hey,
we're at a good spot right now.
Well, they can't have conversations all of the time. That's why when he was getting in the plane, he like, "Yo, we need to have some fun right now, and we're gonna put this whole house thing onto the back burner, and we're gonna
but they do that a lot.
Jump in this plane, and hey, they love to party, they love to drink, and
they drink and forget about the issues.
How many cups? Somebody had 2 cups over there. The yellow cup. They were drinking.
That was her at the picnic. That was Virginia. I was like, of course Virginia got had some liquor even on the picnic.
Of course, she was turning it up. She's like, yo, I got this. Give me the bottle.
And that wine bottle was halfway done already. I was like, was that a new bottle, Virginia?
Mm-hmm.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's all we have for this week. We just want to wish all the couples the best. But Haley and Jacob.
We're looking forward to this decision day. We're looking forward to this decision day.
4 more weeks. We halfway there.
I wonder what y'all think, how everything is going to turn out in 4 more weeks. Because my man Jacob, he already said 4 more weeks.
You ain't got to see me no more.
You ain't going to deuces.
You got to see me no more. Jacob and Haley, no. I'm calling it now. They're not going to make it. Briana and Vincent, of course, is going to make it. If they don't make it, I'm going to be disappointed. But they're going to make it. Erik and Virginia, I'm up in the air. Clara Ryan. I think Clara Ryan is going to make it.
Okay.
I think, for some reason, I think they're going to make it. Paige and Chris, I have no thoughts.
So you saying they're going to do something?
I think he's going to eventually say, I love you. I think that's going to be the cliffhanger. That he's going to say, I love you. I think
4 more weeks.
I think so. Wait, I think so.
You're going to say, he going to say that, and they're going to have intercourse.
I think so.
Nope.
I'm making a prediction. Well, you can call me on. I said it. I think he's going to say, I love you. Because I felt like it was right there when they were watching the video. But he just don't know how to articulate it.
Okay.
I think he wants to say it, but he just doesn't know how.
That's why he was just standing there looking
Yeah, that's
around.
why he's looking so stupid. But we shall see.
God.
We shall see. We will see you next week in the next review of Married at First Sight episode 12 next week.
Yeah, 12.
Season 12, episode 12. All right.
And 12.
Yeah.
24.
144 if you want to fly. What else you got? 12, 24. All right, y'all. We will see y'all next time. Let's you talking to Lois.
Subscribe, like, share, comment.
All that. Lord, love, movement.
Peace.
Peace, y'all. Bye.